Hello. Just decided to pop on here and do a video because it's such a beautiful morning. I have no idea what to talk, but here's this beautiful view coming up into the meadow. So the eclipse happened. Today is September 26th. And the equinox, we're still going to be feeling the effects of the eclipse, of course, because that usually lasts for about 6 months. Shifting timelines. This has been, for me, a week of laying low, and I'm very grateful that I've had the ability to do that and just take it easy, do gentle things like knitting and then unknitting because I made a bunch of mistakes, and re-knitting and tuning into the guidance from my guides and the vastness of being, and just getting a message of how it is it's important to find stillness, find love within, and gratitude for what is. And I understand that there are many people having difficult times, challenging times, financially challenging, emotionally challenging. But if you could find that little window of gratitude, it will expand, and you'll have more to be in gratitude about. Get out of your mind and go into your heart. And there's also a way of linking our heart and mind together using the infinity symbol, starting at your heart, going up to your head, circling around and back down, and sort of creating that 0 point in the throat area. I find that to be a helpful visualization tool that helps to quiet the mind. It's good to try that at night when you wake up in the middle of, the early morning hours, overthinking things. I find it helpful to do that when I remember to do it. So that's a good tool. And also, if you have a sense of your galactic self, now you think about that, that's your soul, your soul's experience. Our souls are intergalactic and very vast. And so when we can zoom out from all the things going on in our world into a more galactic, a bigger picture, I find that really helps to put all this in perspective and reminds me that I came here with a purpose, and part of that purpose is to experience this change that we're going through and to be part of it energetically, to help bring forth this change in awareness, awakening consciousness, as we return to a balance of masculine, feminine energies, as we open up and welcome in the divine feminine that has been usurped and restricted for centuries. And so with that energy coming in is also a falling apart of the structures that have been, that do not serve people, human beings. It's a feudalistic, patriarchal structure that has kept most of humanity enslaved. And we're seeing it more and more clearly now in all of the inadequacies. No matter how hard we work, just barely getting by. We don't need to live this way, and so that there is a change happening in that regard, and we are in the deconstruction process. And it is helpful to start to kind of fantasize and dream what our world can look like with the what the new, and it feels circular to me, what the new circular, I don't even want to call it a structure because that sounds too limiting, a circular way of being will be like. And I have a feeling that it's just going to unfold organically as needed. So we are rising to the occasion and creating it as we go along, but that's the key thing, that we are the creators. And so I hope that gives whoever listens to this a feeling of hope that we are going to come through this deconstruction phase with a stronger, more loving, compassionate, joyful way of being. No longer being forced to do work that doesn't support us, that doesn't make our hearts sing. And I have no idea how long this is going to take, but this is the process that we're in. And one of the most important aspects for us is to come into unity. And we need to overcome this terrible divisiveness that has separated us, that has manipulated us. Those who have been in charge have manipulated us into being divided, because it certainly doesn't serve them if we are united. Yet we are beginning to see and experience how we really have more in common than we have realized. And so when I do my energy work in gathering up love within me and sending it out into the world, I fill it with the intention for people to also take up that mantle of love so that we can come to realize that we all have similar desires of wanting to be with the people we love and, be able to eat and enjoy life and have shelter so that we can open up to having some fun and feeling connected to one another and to all of nature. And so I send out this energy of togetherness and unity, that we may find a way, and that all beings may receive what they most need in life, and understanding that there are people in very dire circumstances, and that there are those people going out to help them. And I'm thinking in particular of the flotilla that is making its way to Gaza, and how it seems to be growing. More countries are joining to protect them. And so I send loving energy out to that situation for support and for love to prevail on this earth. And so that's the kind of work that we can all do, if we can't be there in person, to be there in energy, to be there in our hearts. Because energy is what everything is made of in our world. And we actually have some control over it, especially when we are united, which again is what many of the powers that be want to prevent us from being. So I've been, not sort of doing this, tuning out. It's such a habit to tune into various channels to see what people are saying, and I have found that for the next few days at least, I am intending to tune out from that and find a peace within myself. Because sometimes it's just too much, one thing after another, and the same old, same old, same old. So I don't want to keep running that energy. So I guess that's all I have to say for now. Wishing you peace, harmony, and oneness. And please, if you like this, let me know. Maybe drop a comment, subscribe, share, whatever. Oh, much love to you all.